Yawa munyina kwa BPM Efa Emra Adom TV so. Echebe live on Adom 106.3 FM Nafe Asempa 94.7 FM. This is the media budget review. Yeah, our finance minister Dr. Kasia to force the to Jorgan Amrashe Bejefim. Eti anybody enkomo near send a budget review no ebeko ede afa. Ye hwem se enchekra. Abafo to safo kwako pim o mashe Bejefim na mashe ya 4 amana kwaba ede aba if you're already a member of parliament but in this case, no Oba in the capacity as a finance minister to the house. Eti, you konya ko yese na hodum estimate no chi, ye nwa ko fi adjustment when yet me break it down. The 2025 main budget. Yeah, by G yes somewhere in March 2025. Send ye use at the aqua budget deficit send ye hwen na send ye to be closely so far. Ye call our Zoom. Ye call message you feel some look say, ya ba the boy in ohini amponsa. I message your film. Oh, for new honor at the at send a message for Anwabua and one who say at Wabra. This will be the first media budget review of Dr. Kasia Ato for Zohina Posa. So I can get a message of film at the end of Dr.
Kasia Ato for saying the media review I was or the bar. I think Pinu any edunum enumeno. A near Edi can cry. Yes, she no said I be ebefa benyano. For the sound for a befia say. Na said their budget no was share the man no afia no apam no san e na wode kɔ ɛsɛn no miamia ne memu ɛnfa na wode kɔ san e na wo ye no na ye hwɛ kwan ahyase no na ɛsesan ka ye hyase ansa nanso no entimi amma ne sa ye hwɛ ne mu sɛ premto bremu yia no ɔbɛba na kyɛ sɛ said there was said wode ba na mo ye rente ye sɛ dom kuma no ɛkyɛ sɛ nyade a what they were who a besham. Namum, near the kind my men call Professor Kingsley Nyakono, and now why quadra so much ship Bejani, now or no Sophia neighbors and say, Opening, and near the kind at the end, I'm more sure for the sound for at the back if you say. Yeah, can say, Osha budget 2025 budget now. Albano can be a obesa oya a day and punto ninko so a bebre, if free a tell memoir. Omo ka say omo policy bia ye fenom the big push omo dey about $10 billion ebe ye adwuma ama ya kwan ho nsem ye dan infrastructure projects no atimi akonanim na o share budget now already man 2025 now omo my about 13.1 billion cedis which is woefully inadequate so ene ye share no mu say atoforsin finance minister eba be ka chen Ekwanya omo faso a sa big push no be ye adwuma na ma omam atumpon ne ye ho atonye because a big push no se omo timi ya ebeboa ama adwuma aba omam mu so ebeboa ama nipa anya adwuma ye nipa ensa so akọ oma no eno ye number 1 number 2 omo sa kan bibi for 24-hour economy ho 24-hour economy no we share about some few weeks ago and omo a launchy policy no. I'm so here $4 billion. No ma create 1.7 million jobs. Yeah, he say 24-hour economy no. I'm okay say adwuma bia no nipa miensa no. I'm the beye adwuma because I know yeah one of the anchor policies abano edeba. And you behave say 24-hour economy. How are they going about it? 3 shifts now I'm okay say nipa miensa be one particular job no. You be say then yehu. But Prof, once I be call into all these policies, no, more minority, more baby fear, TV. Yeah, Yaba Parliament. No, I mean some more chamber more participating. Yaba Parliament. So I wouldn't want to say anything about that. Uno can say more Parliament. What does it? Yeah. Parliament started 12. So what Parliament? And they say we better not chamber. Habra, you're presenting me. A member of Parliament. I belong to a caucus. Caucus no leadership. Or don't be kind. I'm the buyer Juma. Who's a money? I'm tuntum. Oh, ma, some of your media friends, I'm tuntum. Maybe it's tuntum. But my dear, consciously money. No, I'm saying say a bit tuntum. Last week for the 7 hour, I'm tuntum. Bana, I was wearing black. You know about quite free moon. You, ever sound about her prof. Men call and say, "Besan about her." Ever sound about her 1 minute. Men call Professor Titus Beyo Lambusin Brashe Bejani. Up any most of the white saint anything.
Oh, media meniaji. many I just say Bosha ye share Ghana for no ye diso into would do bia or can no create chia ya we mun show o kan semna o de adwin fita neka nti nije na media ba say betie nsempa your finance minister or the brain policies or introduce here during budget no baby akwakodu eno ne ye hwe nimu say obeka kye na ansa na obabeka sampo no ya was a very important promise ayama oman no yakeka bia bam
minority for say muka yanso ma fechire eboa pa de e-levy aba sana ete
e-levy ben ya then e-levy
energy sector levy no
what is say ye the levy bia ba ye fe ne sa ye the one Ghana cedi edit to fuel so to manage the mess war energy sector no mo that mess no omo ka ho bi in fact minka say titiri no efi minority for no ho and na ye ba ye trying to fix the situation omo ka che yen say we will keep the lights on, we will never let the lights go off ni nyina na ebusia
na lights na
ye ebusia no mo de keep light no wo de ka wuntua wo so wa keep light no on apale eka e de ama echirima na ya ba bedu a we have to think outside the box ye betina say abobusia for 4 years. So we have to put something in a bit me triaka and still keep the lights on. And no nema ye this one Ghana cedi a buyer. But ye the buyer na ne hu say there be nema bi nkoye. And ye twen say ye twen ya hwe. Eno kire o mampani a otie ne mamma oti owa abadaye a odwin ne ma ho. We hu say okay me the one Ghana cedi tum se si a ase ne ekoso wo the Gulf region e bia wan hwa na fuel na akoso because that time na ye dey tum no na fuel na ba from to almost 12 cities, and we project Sebeko to 10 until do that level near the back of Kanwa and Yefshi and how
we your doctor ni Messamba on Cheba Mamenko Unia Prof Nyako as someone
Yenya to May 2017 January 7 now energy sector debts $2.5 billion. Yefi so mean our energy committee the same figure 8 years. In fact, World Bank forecast say within 5 years no, I bet me $12.5 billion. By a managing minya, the same thing energy tour. But what is even important is that 2024 fuel prices between February and December $83 a barrel. As you speak, $69 a barrel. So that's it. And it's not about energy sector, whatever. It's not about the debt. Sika omunya enfam mu man. That's the bottom line. Connect with the momentum now at the in the brain. The NEC doesn't have clue. Omuni idea to raise money to rule the country. Okay, at the person. Yeah, tamana yebatin or say or no there. Tax there. Lie because on him there the boom mine. Tax number that is not. I have 4 cities, 50 pesos a gallon. It's not one city.
Yeah, that's it. Prof Kingsley Nyako, Quada Summer Sebeni, Ansa Nameko, Yeranum Amaka. My minute, Prof. Titus Berrio, Waka, say in some Wakan and Yamba. Yansha Mahamake, minority raise concern, say, was said, Umunya. Reliable and sustainable source of funding. Say, Sikano, if you have never intimated me, Abuama, no Akos.
Let me say the creativity ye di bu o man no. Eburu ye nuanom nti ase so. Creativity na ye di bu o man no. Eburu ye nuanom mo nti ase so. But unti bibia ase a obebisa na ya kire o mu. Mahama care na ye di aba no. Ye see ye take 20% of the National Health Insurance Fund. That 20% e kan sika no ho. We are yes donations ke kan krofo kra ye a omode ba edoso and ye ka say we have other future plans I dey raise this good fund no mu. Now they should look at the importance of that Mahama care. Mati say bi no so e cap na
the argument has been said say mo 20% from the National Health Insurance Sikano e de ababe Mahama care no. It will equal to cap in no ya na momontias. Okay,
me pacho obia or tis sa confusion when adjuma men chire na montias cap no mo kanu. Obi cap 15%, 20%. Second or the den or the full private plane or betimi adware wo mu. Me boa, o mo ka che so mo pe plane na o manpanyi call land or betimi adware wo mu. Sa ska na the den. And ye 20%. near the Ashawa Wumpomudin, that money is levies are you taking for health care. So if you are using it for health care, difference is there.
There was health anymore.
And then when that capping was there, whether there or not there, now you are able to have NHS no and cover and to say kidney area, to say heart area, transplant, cancer, and no mahama care so it is making our healthcare better. Now I'm trying and check the free primary healthcare from the chief's compound free who health insurance free. Who do secondary care or polyclinic, district hospital, regional hospital, a whole health insurance be show. Health insurance need do ne wie ya na mahama care den atoaso.
Abusia Professor titles be you better say papa ono no lambusi mrase bedwani ma yen cause say yenya yenua Kofi Noko ono eye adwura adwomoro mrase bedwani na yenua penny so e wa hanam Frederick adi ono so yeso ama mrase bedwani ma me nko mu nyina omo nchen omo de omo ye mabum a ntino ma me mfanfi mabum side ho e de na mo hwe kwan se mabum side no review ye betimi aboa na aboa mabum a mo te se mo sei
munya me da se na am de ejumade nyame adom ye gudo papa am de Ghana fu hina kan de ye be yama dollar is stable na amede menka energy sector no enyana adofo Ghana ha in there every year anya should cross it so that aban near 400 megawatts of power other can power no ho because yan hold also nkofi betina ben with 8 years not even a single megawatt in other can ho a kawa ye jemo was just about 1.8 billion if you do know it's almost $3 billion now bani say reforms be ho year yenyim the ECG problems wo ho nti ye public private partnership ama power no ye bulk purchase more in there say in can uswa yedamo this is the amount of power yedamo but more than the budget can yedamo because in the lapses be also they are correct and that is why the light is becoming stable. It's a once the energy sector.
You see the concerns are Ghana for I gave you youth related issue about what the energy sector back obi ka say saying say ye wa ban adwumedi adwumekuo na yentimi manage na da bia na wo say Ghana ye de ko ankrankre ansa na yetimi amane se ne awo
no see good reforms here reforms bebrebe onye dey be one Ghana cities on a letter nearly enkutin we are carrying our reforms since you in the generation mix no on say dey bia oye fango or say dey renewable energy dey kan on see good into your faces say you everywhere am Ghana for hu down person electricity no say dey manage at a cow
mama ko unu a obese about openi youth unemployment e binom kan expert kan say bi adu no wo hwe kwan say media budget e betimi aboa na yaso emabum adwumedie ana say wo adwuma wo beye anu kakra
ye me da say de kan asema wa bisa no bisa menua no I think say na fi so obeka about employment ne ho asem ba won say de ko fa ba bi because they are boshe na omo share Ghana for efa say e wo say omo ba ombe pe adwuma ama mabunu ni adwuma ye ombe hwe atoto ne ma momanya adwuma sisi a me no kasai aban dada etwa mu the employment our year was security aspect no aban we ba ye na was nkofo bi no hwe ense so omo kwa adwuma ne bi or lay omo off a me no mienu di ho adanse enti aban a wa ba the youth na nya rehemu wo mu ano mususu se bia wo bai obe make sure say omu nyina benya adwuma ye wanya bibia ma wasewa wo san bone kro no oba ye wo mfa obi adwuma obi dia wale foundation afara no so oba ye aba be yina di nti about employment wise de ye nuhanom enni ho asem bia media budget e bai na e fi se bia Ghana fo su so omu ni adwuma no ono na ye expect say the finance minister emra meka ho asem but Ghana fo shouldn't expect anything about employment. Youth for no
but omo de niam agu akwan mu a ya bod ni din say big push yi eba for construction ni ade afen so policies bebre a omo de aba youth related a amampani ekasa woboa na embem anya adwuma ye ni nyina no wonya hu ye ho
asem bi o ha ne kan easy but how to do it no se na ebe ya obetimi aye no ene asem no se nna na me kan kire wo say ochina me kishi o say me ma obey 2 billion na say 2 billion ma nya mfa ma wa enye da ada na me dey amount enti about say ye can say ye buy be say it's different thing altogether minim say nya de o million betimi aye bo hye ne de o be hye na nya de o metimi adito
me saba onche Frederick Adom no na wo yeso amamra se bedwani ma me nsanko adwumoro odwura abaton penso aso biem opani youth unemployment se na onua no kan no wo hu ne sen wo
na yero kan adwuma NDC aban within the space of 6 months ya da badanche o se de wo bo wono se mama ye munya the security sector no ye baby on se de ye to ne chacha ye be yes the right procedure ngofo wo ba ben mu for 8 years they never advertise yantim put there what the advertisement about the from for security services MPP for branch executives no work for one when you qualification and abandon so they a takeover so there yeah scrutinization and that is what we've done now more there most of the programs here launch apprenticeship program you can say in there you for ambulance assistants we are taking thousands of them fire service assistants a apprenticeship program and you're not awful. Within the space of 6 months, you have over 25,000 plus getting to 100,000 job opportunities. What be abedin why sustainable? Nako oye basa basa. Inti share can sama since your money launch the 24-hour economy, and this is what will bring jobs. We are talking about a big push, $1 billion, $2 billion project. Inti what we saying there, Mina, is too early. But Ghana funyim there and post your good on an American and you mobile retail call online. You're from Belgium, train one. I'm assist the National Ambulance Service, CCI Fire Service, and young security services in Bonyo. And the 24-hour economy is going to bring a lot of opportunities for our young people in the security services.
Yera Kofi Noko no and now why Emrasebejani at the Ma Ajura Jamoro and Abato and Pesuaso. My young Connie and Doctor Steven Amwan, I saw Emrasebejani, Yaman Yanan and Chokopandi Makwa about them so. Major Sminia. Apani media budget review yera case la to force the ba moon is saying
me da se me chie tiefo die din kan me pese onumonyam for Dr. to force NDC aban o me ba be kan okra che Ghana me pese o me ba be ye propaganda bi abi
and why propaganda in the past
but Ghana have propaganda or politics until they don't let us even dwell on. I'm saying that they should come and present the true picture. Because you are branding Nada, whether NDC and PP, doesn't matter. We need to tell Ghanaians the truth and do the right thing and change this country. The other kind, Bosomin Suni, NDC Abanya, I don't know my, but I'm not blaming them in case of my bonnet. Still, I'm going to show my buying. Ochina Kurano, Omo Vete ministers, and I'm a boy. We are aware. Ochina Omo Vete ministers. Board, Omunye, road fund, Omo for 1 city crown coho. NDC aban enye sikasam hihye bia organ ha implemented. Omano still enjoying adia omu taking over from MPP government. Last quarter 2024, NDC aban ye hwe. And I mean, say, oh, my bonnet, so many years. If you so much so as you say, oh, my buy. It means, I mean, so my bonnet and now my papa. If you say, yes, I'm more mre, no much share on mine, no, maybe I bear a fit. Yet me say, oh, afraid the NDC are buying, or much to an amobi. But say, see, I dear, at to forcing, or how I want to say, or present a budget. Okay, budget no represent to one. And some okay, you know, want to mess primary macro indicators. GDP, even inflation moving from 54.1 to 22, exchange rate the same. Talking about reserve, about 90% of Yesika Sama Susudiani Yinano by the end of 2024. Now a year better than 2016. Now a better than 2016. Sesiano omunye bibi ansesano. Eti dia me pese omubano, ombeka ho asem kire Ghana fo ne se. Anukrenie dia ye ba ya na ye nsa so mu no. Eno na ya ye. Apart from say bi omba ba propaganda. Enti mesire ndisi fo. Meme nka so oma ya ade, ana omunya ade because omunya hwe. And I knew my fault. Aban bi aba for it takes a long time to arrange. I know ka say even some of their ministers or deputies or china na ever to board members omo fa omo.
So mo say economy no enya gains bi a che say every
economy no it say wunyini. Ana we yare na wanya bi a yare boni bi asu bewu. Na wanya yare sa. Afa na wonsam fita na ebekọ. Aduane a wontimi ni wutimi didi wani fita no. That is what they inherited. Oma budget omo de buy. 7 months me. I didn't know my year. road fund 1 cedi kura nko ho ɛna nye so o ma ye bone dia meka ne tie miye no man sesama no omu guso hyehye wo maban omu guso hyehye wo maban nti obi be gina ka say NDC aye ade a onsuro nyame ɛna obi be ka say NDC nya ade a onsuro nyame me dem feel say they need time so may arrangement but bi a enjoy ni say no as a result of eniema omu inherit ye no eno na ye to aso a ye nya ho nsusuaso nyame
ma ye nko na ye ne ye maame nko otwe nkomo na se ame no ka say de yewura ade eda so wa hanuma ma ye nko na ye ne twetwe nkomo ni nyina no media budget review youth unemployment a wo kan ho asem yi ukokodu se their policies a aban edi agu akwan mu no ebetimi aboa na abafem enu nti wo hwe se aban betimi roll out such policies netimi aboa
youth employment asem no maka say ade ehia o man Ghana pa na aban we no eni ade foforo bia ye de ye nweshi aban we se bia be floppy empire ye born say enkwala enya agidie youth enya agidie woni mutu abama no no sa youth yi e wo fia omonso epa adwuma to make sure say ene media review budget awode ba no ebe capture youth na mabunu a omoto aba na omo wani da so say omo pese omo nya adwuma na omo nya adwuma no omo make sure so be produce and be provide bibi amo omo nso anya rehye say omo nso e ba be ya adwuma amo omo nsa e na omo busua akoma
na ye na wo kasa na wo kan development anase mpuntu wo se etimi edeko rural communities anase ye nkurase aban aye na adwen se or the big push ba ebetimi di mpuntu ede akwa afi wo hwe o target se road construction betimi akoso
really about asema ameka ye say asem bi wo ho na say aban ne kan ne ye no enye easy asem no de obetimi account but as to how obetimi I implement no aban ba ye nsem bebre na waka ye hwe anim say obetimi aye maka say we don't wish aban ne say the bosha wo hye wontimi ye but asem bi wo na say nipa wo de wano kan the amanfo ne hwe ne say obetimi aye enti enye nsem ni nyina ne say o me ba ye me the book push eba be ye we ye hwe say obetimi aye one ade ehia Ghana fo
yo ye da say yewura Fred ade ono na oyeso amamrase bedwani opene ye beda asese obaye ma yenko na ye ne ono abokyere me ono so efie ye brekum east mrase bedwani opene ye ma akwa aba eba Adom so
mejemso aso menua
ensemo ekoso na ye hwe nim se media budget review 2025 first of all ede na oka fa
menua me da se bebre no kwasem ne utie nnwom a bra na ye campaign the nadodo no I can say oka obeye jm oka obeye so far bosome esia muna ye rei ya de bosome ba ko ne fa e say ya mamuo the government machinery and ye sha say ye buga na man okay kan bomu a plus or minus about 4.5 months ni but boshe bia ye share Ghana for no ye de aye adwuma na this year ye media budget you will even see more ya catch Ghana for say ye be boy home modern na ya to Ghana sika
na my bia kan so do men kwansa ma menko na ye ma me ono wo fi ha no ma che se wo hwe women kokko se wo ha no nyina no ono na che se wo da wo manim na se wo be kai ma me ya adan isi mrashe bedwani ye ma me comfort doyo e na ye ne ebebe twinkomo yi na wo be fi ade a ne je so no hwe e ma ne nyina so enunti ma me ye ma akwa ba
ya meje so na me mfa kwanya nso ntia Ghana fo nyina na me sanna omo ase for the omo ayama Ghana to test na ye nya ye no moayama Ghana efise ye bebo ho ban ne de ye nuama papa e de aboa o man no won say constitution e ba 1992 3 decades ni na that time no na eni nti say besi say no ayenya to test no ye ne mo nyina ba ye adwuma bom ye ne mo nyina ba toto adwen e me ya hwe say nuama e wo say ye sesa e beboa mabunu efise wo hwe Ghana wiase nyina sesa ni ayama na ye kama
na minority for no bomo so bo say mo majority mo de ba be tata o no
ye mfa tata o mo meka ye hu mo ni enya adwuma no awurade na ahyehyɛ yɛnya hang parliament awurade na hyehyɛ time omunya 167 awurade na hyehyɛ we nso awurade na ahyehyɛ na awurade ahyehyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ time a ɛwɔ sɛ Ghana ɛfa ne ntoma pafrani time ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ reset Ghana ni time ɛwɔ sɛ yɛnya dɔm ɛwɔ parliament ne yɛde yɛ nnuama na Ghana yɛ kra bɛhwɛ wohwɛ bibumam nyinaa yɛ Africa nyinaa na Ghana ɛna yɛ gateway ɛna Ghana nso na yɛ awurade use wɔn first nti wɔn ma yɛ nyinaa yɛ nyɛ baako ne yɛn hwɛ na Ghana no ɔmfa ne ntoma pa ɛmfra na ɔmo ne ɔsɛ azan ɛyɛ ɔmo ani so na abiri ɔmo ɛmoa no ebi sɛ ɔmo nimu sɛ His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ọba 6 months pa or the 6 months ba rubbish 8 years ọmụ ye nyina if say 8 years ọmụ ye nyina tutu bottom ne your friends sisie ene ebusuan chemfa sikadicious eno nkwa no mo beye
ma yenhwe mo policies mo economic policies amode ba no emma chafa ewo mu ene de.
Oh, and yet just say, offer one day pa na ba me office ni entrance ni enye sa nyina if say nche speaker beba. Nti eno no eye whole book no metwura ama ho. If say ma chefa de ye susu ye ho papa, ye susu ye ho yanka ye mfa vice president ma ye na ka so ba no wo no owo ho kwa. Owo ha ma
bang no da be na ehase.
Enche kra mo be hu say be start wo mia bebre be bia nwanwa wo no e be say omo adu akire with preparation no inti Ghana for monka makoma ntumu yem aban papa ba ye be ye adwuma pa e de aboa Ghana ye be ye adwuma pa e de aboa mabru ye be ye adwuma pa amobia ho ato no inti enye busuan chemfa omo nya bi ema wudi no ene abai we if you say omunye greedy
ye beda say ye ma me comfort do you adan isimrashe bedwani me yewra kire me ye no eda so ha no no na wo ye breku me isimrashe bedwani ma yensan kɔ ne hobiom ye ka eye youth unemployment wo hwɛ budget review ba year more than mo ho na timi aboa youth unemployment ana
o minu achinje bi ani ho dokwasem ni and one will not require a seer who with the exactitude of a Jewish prophet to tell you, say, O my near me ekoye. That be America, said ye befa o my, said ye net here. Na a dance in the benkum so, opa who are slim. Adian science on quantira o my, na any das will be any hono. Yera Mahama ba ye and chair, said the medican kayano. Kamia is a bossumin, sia, a conunsu moeni. Nanso so hench say papa e dia gua kwemu, mabunu enya ni daso. Ohenchi she papa e dia gu akwa mu sabia son fuel e ba fom ohenchi she papa e dia gu akwa so city any exchange rate e ba fom ohenchi she papa e dia gu akwa so cost of doing business e ba fom ohenchi she papa e dia gu akwa so inflation ne ma bo so de tie e ba fom a we nyina kabo money das wo say yewra John Dramani Maham sem na okan ye no sa ne mansan kyereni kura ye hui o de asoafo aduonum ensia ena eye sa adwuma yi brebi atwam na asoafo no bro ha nanso ne yenwure nanso sa abra meka se menua wa udi adanse say even with 56 ministers we are performing far more better than what we experienced in the past 8 years enti ani da so ho na ye media budget review e ba be hyemu kina na aboa ama mabunu a sabi wo hwe o man yi mu a mabunu ne na dɔɔso I'm money that's what say. Yewra John. In fact, let me say this. Not Ghana for him the no. We are very clear in our minds what we wanted. Brana ye kwa battle mu December 7th, and that is exactly what we voted for. By the time I know betie media budget review, and summer hodwa a boku to dream a many that's all a shame crying a pajo mind this baby a ya. Yewra ato force in the battle area. No been a bit too for himself. In fact, the NDC government, the John Dramani Mahama administration, is a government for the people of Ghana. Na yabasi yababe yejuma. Ask my Ghana minua.
Yo, you better say, ma yenko na yeni yewra ojina mu ede man for more Afran Plains. Is this south and north? Afran Plains north. Apeni ye makwa ba Adom.
Yenua.
Yenhwe review mu ede ene wani so ade ho na den na wo hwe kwan se yewra case lato force na ba betu.
Yeah, what they be amekase so far so good. The first 6-7 months, you know, who say projections now or yeah from the beginning of the year budget now yeah kind you know, bibia yeah boko and what figures no and any layout now realistic. Into yeah chance media no ever a build up on the earlier one now yeah TFE in the hono. And that will bring the true nature of the resetting agenda President John Mahama promise. I am hoping, sir, with all the projections, no, this media budget, baby, to say my constituency, we are from place north, no, very well captured in both infrastructure and economic wise. Media budget into what I say, I might painting or higher Mijina Heya. Now, me we need you, sir, baby, papa be as I be few Baba Kaho. I'm a from place for Yeni Aje.
Now, you from place, yes. Near my policy by no kase or the concrase na development across so na mebunye juma ye e won some to say
number 1 the agriculture and agribusiness and no the president ashebo me sure say 24-hour economy for no crab e parliament ne to see say omo agenda no betimi akoso and Afram Plains no it was center of the resetting agenda. Now I was just about a week ago na president SSC mupi say big push na no the 3.6 kilometer bridge na Afram no so no and also ya abemu nti me worry say by the time I ever point no na kwewa Afram Plains for at asem there in both the agriculture setup, in both the infrastructural layout and our roads and our bridges.
Afram Plains North Afram Plains North mamenko another rural constituency men kwansa na mo mamensan kwa another rural constituency na menko se menko hwe se ehon so etesem yenya honorable boamo no na woye pro east imrase bedwani pro east right opani mayenhwe ede na wo hwe kwan
ebre bi atwam efie beye enwotwini eko enkro na enkrofo bi befa o man yi se o mu bu o man na yehu ye ne se enema boa na na ekosoro de bia na enema bo kosoro enam se na yesika no yesidi no na ho den wofom ebusumi nsiani ene ye ba ban mu amanfo pi se de ye na hwekura ye de adanko daadado ena sidi atimi apegya nimu ama ene dollar yi entimi ne mpre yes and amanfo so muntimi tete o monema so because o motete nema no so a anhwe na sidi na san ba fom bi o ma hwe ni mu bosome ba ko mienu miensa ensian wo nson ene ewo mu enche bia bosome nwotwe enti de meka ne se Ghana for o monye abotreman na o monkoso an wa tweyem se de ya shaase no nyame na wo de NDC ni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama afiti nyuma pass no wo de beba wiye pa enti bosome nsiemu ni a free summary copy ma fe na wiye gains bia yesidi na gain bia no yebe kitana sa na ato aso na aboa enti wona wo abonten na nko wo hwe se anka sikasem ni nyina betimi akonkan no omunya abotre ma sikasem na be konkan
abusia wo da so a wo Adom TV so na media budget review a Dr. Kisela to forcing edeba na ye ne emrase bedwafo etwetwe eho enkomo na ye ne se yakodom kuma afa baako a na yakọ dom kase nso afa baako ne nei se wo hwe mpanifo a ye ne omo atwe enkomo na obi anso eche na adwene ene nani so ade hu ne omo a wo hwe se ne nsa betimi ede aka ma yensanko Afram Plains North biom na menkwa ansa ma yenkwa Afram Plains besan ba wo nchen opani ma yenhwe wonim se adwuma sem na hadwene na fe nsusu impuntu a ekọ rural communities ewo Ghana amamu ha enti wo hwe Afram Plains a modwuma mo ye ana no bi kura no mo project bi a na was a bridge ni ade at the moment ni nyina nso mo hwe kwan se big push ye be ebetimi aboa mo
I no crane him say make di kan say just last week na president say see muke na say Afram place 3.6 kilometer bridge no betumi abaso under the big push program na make ikura no anope ya make say ikura no me fi a well structured meeting bi a Afram plains ho to irrigate the whole Afram plains agriculturally productive industries industries bebre na meeting na see omba be set up Afram place inti say you can say youth employment any employment in general there minim say nyame Adom President John Mahama adawro manti no nyama pa bi ba ma Afram place for to me enya adwuma pa aye na omso enya sika egu omobotom
mayenhwe sikasem ne edwedie ne ehon nsem so den ne ko
in every country no once there is production sikasem ne edwedie no ekosoro and so we are building the foundation of the ayebetumi aye wo ho na no ehya ase ba me sure say ma mo ye business o omo so mo dwuma be sori na omo sikasem so aye yie.
Yo ebusia ye danso a ye wa hanom ye wa Adom TV so ye hwe eye media budget review na ye ne eye masebejafo na etwe nkomo na ye hwe se ede na ekoso ye ne ye wura boam ensan ento asopani ya samba won champion ma ye hwe na wo kase STEM education ananse se ye hwe na mofra no musua de no ombetimi enya bibipa bi no mo de omonsa ayo no aban so the project bi sa eba eno no hu ne sen
menua oman bia be koso a eye nsano adwuma fo ne mo man ne pagya aban bia ni ho a obetimi apagya adwuma sem ama Ghana fo nyina anya adwuma ye dabi aban betimi aye adwuma ma wo anya bia ya egina wo nua na wo nsano adwuma wo fa nipa ba akomienu aka ho so mo nya adwuma enti saban ne de hye ba boa ma wo watimi aye wadwuma yie no wafo bi aka ho a e wo se e boye nsem masa aban no na TVET project anase nsano adwuma project a aban ne de ba no e ade e be boa yin and now you will say Minister for Education akọ launch TVET as a project na we kire say TVET ye kase ye TVET ni ya ye ni akọ ho a omo ye mpaboa omo ye me fan say nsano adwuma te say de beats ahwenye asomade fashion ho niema omo pamade omo yetire sankrofo ni nyina ye nkrofo mo de nsa eye adwuma se ye me ni ko omo ho ni yetete omo te se de adwuma wura project yi ba ni e ma betwe ni over 16,000 Ghanaians a master for on be boaje sankra ya kire omo adwuma me gidi se ya sempa me se gidi se eyade nso a ebe boaye enti Ghana for munya tweye na monhwe His Excellency Nyuma Pa won finance minister so ebeda na di afia bosumi kakra ye da yanimu na megidi se STEM education TVET education yade ye ni bekọ na aboanso ama yenya empuntu Ghana
ye kan ne menim se na ewose etiminya adwuma edema eye emabumu a wo man mu a enu nti wo de wo hwe kwan se adwuma no nso so ebibetimi aba
Papa, and now so here Parliament. Na me bisa question me afa Kionet. Emma make I say Ghana ha yedia. O mine be ya ejina yen efrimi no mi no so. Enti se be ya mabu na wa ha benya wehemu o Ghana. Na o matena Ghana aboama Ghana ye enti. Eni kwan se ye ma nkrofo bi de ya adwene di agro. Se be ya yesi ye de wutu kwan fasika 300 million bra. 30,000 ni adi usika ni adima sasa ye boa moa ye ya se fi sanke no mumbema watimi anya bibi edonsa aso enti megidi se budget ya ye review ide e ya de be boa ye pa
yo ma ye nhwe ye kan nyina no e yampumtu ye nimu se obi aka ne de majority for mo kan se bibia e fine minority for nso e kan na ne man koye ni ade but wo hwe economy mu a ekoye die
menu anya me na meka akiro enne me ne wo kasei wa na obedi ho adanse enti said ye be ya ebeboa ama yen yetime hu said de oman na yebu ne ye koni ye ne eye yen dom na ye wo Ghana na ye be kire enti amambo ni de koyi de koyi papa
abusia ye ne eye opani a ono na waye prowese mrashe bedwani na ye ne no atwe nkomo no ye ko na ye ne afoforo nso so enko kasa ma ye nko prof na me nko bisa prof se ono nso nti ase e wo nsem bi hu eno sen prof you're welcome to Adom News.
Yes, thank you.
We are waiting for the finance minister to present the media budget review. First of all, what observation have you made or would you make on this?
I think the presentation of the budget is what Ghanaians are eagerly waiting to see, in the sense that the finance minister so far has demonstrated that he has what it takes to be able to drive the Ghanaian economy. If you listen to the budget as at March, when he came to make the budget presentation, you realize that he made a lot of promises, including stabilization of the cedi, bringing down of inflation, and then the general economic atmosphere, ensuring that Ghanaians are happy and then stable. And I think he has been able to achieve that. He promised that he was going to stabilize the cedi. He has been able to do that. He promised that he was going to bring inflation down. He has done that. He promised that he was going to make sure that Ghanaians restore hope in the Ghanaians economy. He has just done that. Now I see this budget as coming with a lot of happiness and smile.
A lot of happiness and smile. Enti Professor Adam Hamza ne no atwe nkomo no ye kungu imbrahye bedwani na woka se ohwe se budget enegi nko na ede bebem. We appreciate your time, sir. Enti eno no akasa ma yenko na ye ne yewura NS Adom akonso enko atwe nkomo na yembusa ne se enrada na mehu na okasa na wose adwadifo dollar na bi ni ho ne ade ma yenko ne ho opane ma akwa ba ba Adom se
mejo so mecha no ahwefo nyina
na wo hwe kwan se aban e de dollar se na andra na wogina CPS na okan ebetimi e de aba review no mu ankasa nko ade na wo hwe
review ni de said de bia ni me no ye nua ato forcing ayo bia onim de adwuma no onim so and may expect so be my update for the previous budget na read you know your challenges bia e koso any solutions and I may expect say ebeba entina de may expect nsem den kwan was review budget ye be
na my hwede na wo hwe kwan was dollar ya na wo say bi anyway eno de me hwe ne say minim say sa dollar semi e ya ade a e ha adwen ha adwadifo said that an ye kan no we ye hwe obi abi ti say me constituency ti say okan akwa south a baabi a adwadifo edoso opa a lot of companies and businessmen e wo ho bebre enti complaints on them so ya the donor deposit o mo cedi egu bank mo containers e wo port e hwe ni mo say anka banks na e be transfer sika no na nkomo so atimi enya mo bill of lading said akuyi omo niam port enso bi nim kwa ko trade to abra enya omo fort wei eye ade a e ha adwen pa e ha adwadifo na minim se ye nua ato ene Bank of Ghana yewra Siama Dr. Siama egusu den a mo ye omo famu de make sure say adwadifo ensa be kan dollar im no mo so edi omudwa amanfo bi nim keka nsem bi a ye tetetete say the legend say dollars no say eko ankramkre eko dollars no ko ankrakra banks no ha omonso efa chire kwatikwan bi so ede kokoma omoye from abotifo no ne ade na said be omonso benya ho mfaso saa na ebinim ekeka de enti me de nan kam se saa na tie de a ene abrebia Bank of Ghana and finance minister beyi sika se dollars and se foreign currency edi akọ sika krabia bata na financial sector no eni anka yan focus on Ghana Commercial Bank, NIB and ADB banks no said the beya se private banks and non-concrete banks and fa dollars and ma ejedifu a then you bet my say no mon Ghana Commercial Bank
na omunkonkoye omo transfers ni ade o said be ya ebema niam aba from ye bo ehoma
you adamako ns mama musa o ye kan emabum adwuma ye aban the policy economic policies bebre e de abase oboa na emabum susu enya ebi ayo ehonom no nso so na se na wo kan no
oh adwuma sem na said e wo kan ye no ya bra ye company the programs bebre e de gugu akwam youth employment as see here youth authority on Mafiase yehwe omo yensa no dwuma ya start ye fiase register ensa no dwuma for no omo betimi atrain youth na amomo so nya ensa no dwuma eno no afiase ekoso
menye oswafo ma me ne wie me nkwansa wo de me ne wa ene wo ho ma me ne nko ma me ma kwa aba eba adom so
yeja me chechi ahwefo nyina
ma yenhwe we oswafo a chese na mu piapia e budget ya na mode aba na beboa de na yehwe kwan se e wo budget ni
yo medawase na yehwe ansa me koso me chia de kutoponfo nyina na yehwe mu a ya 6 months in our administration na nyama wo ho a ye papa odigu akwemu se ye beye na ebinum ni se free first year tertiary education egu akwemu say persons with disability a omonso sabio omuntie bibia omode beko school say aban be show mo eno so gu akwemu ya ka say aban his excellency John Dramani Mahama omaya so tie say yeah, the 80% of the common fund no beko the various MMDAs ya kan it's in progress say yeah the various MMDAs so assembly members are say betu omuka ya sha say assembly member biara 1300 ye chia amomo ya sha chieftaincy institution nso a eno nso first quarter of our allowances no ono nso ye papa abomodin say ye chia nti say ye wo ye second half of the year no media budget review no obetire yen baby ayedu na sika ye behia into the second half of the year no ye de beye nyuma esese ye sha ye behu say apprenticeship program yeguso afi the mama cares ye friend no Ghana Health Trust Fund no eno so is in the process on the floor of parliament say ye wie na ye budget ni tumu a na president assentia na ye nya sa na yenya mama cares na Ghana Health Trust Fund no nkrofo ka say na opposition for ka say we have the national health insurance no it doesn't take care of these chronic and non-communicable diseases but we know and Baba take care of that's the Ghana Health Trust Fund so that one too is in the process until nyama ye papa kan say ye youth no ombenye adwuma ye no it's all in process or in progress and ye better say finance minister no obeka nia yaye ene nia obe release sika ye de beye se ne beye a ebeye nkoso ama ye nyina
ye ma me so wa ye kan nyina no me kai ladade kotopon mo hospital nsema ba ye ene ade na chese na wo sorry na wo kasa sa review yi minimum say big push aba adapt intervention as a policies aban aye na adwe say wode ba na ode abeboa ehonsem etisen wo a wo ye mrasebedwani edemasa
yo medasepa na me Crawford ade kotoponfo areshem pa say omo member of parliament no ma twe aben minister of health honorable Akando na say awko hospital ho na work is in progress say adwuma no koso but ye bet me ne honorable Akando yakasa sika beko ye be release amom se ne be ya adwuma no beko so wawa na me ma omo arehyemu say ye papa his excellency ono adwuma bi ya sha ase under the past government no or toaso into Lagina hospital no me nka ma no ntumu yo me guso pa ubisa uchi be honorable Akandra obetro say mami or the hospital asemi ha me because me nene na sha ase say ye field ne ade nyina into he knows the level of work and then he knows what it means to the good people of Dade Kotopon. Nti I know the mema assurance say e ka ho pa
odole so wa na ye ne twen komo no mra se bedwani e ma Dade Kotopon yewura Ernest Adom akoso so e wa ha no opani ma ye nhwe said ya wo ka se be 2 weeks ni dollar na bi ni ho na ya nhwe ye ntimi mboa na sabio wo bo wa bana no ba se omoma omohom ne so na omunya ne ma Ghana for pe. Exactly what do you want to say?
Yes, say them di kan you know. Me say aya yinim say brana ya Bank of Ghana $8 million at the ma financial institutions momo e de ye omo dwuma e ma omo mpeso omo kra ne ma ifia mo ne banso sakabitin de kra na say the etete no ebinim say the dollar no e call form no e ma ankrankra bank ni bi e boka enti no sesi ya na dollar na be si no ebinim faculty kwan so e de ma black market for ne or they say abuti for no but eno de e atete sema nkofo keka enti empanyimfo so investigation ya hwekwan ya ayebafa so se etisa dia meme de se dem di kan no aban ebe release this car and kayan focus on Ghana Commercial Bank, NIB and ADB said ya beya omono de se kobase ankronkron na amwa am first dollars no ana amano ni sika na ma adwadifo ankran ni mana omo betimi amomo akwa akohu eye banks ya mabubodin amomo transfers no yetimi aye amomo but we nyira minim se ente mpanyefo the solution but because we are there hard adwadifo bre say dem di kan manfo etua the mortgage e port enya omo fort enti no ente ehu solution beba na no so de ani je aba
ebeda se ye ne yewura Ernest Adom akon na ye no twiko kan kwe south mrahye bedwani na ye ne no atwetwe eye enkomo no enti no mebia ye eduru de ebusia emse ma yemfa wonsi ya na opani no ba na wode eye ne nsem eba betudwa wi a Adom TV Adom FM ene ni nuanom nyina no ye besan de Adom na di ameje so yo hene mponsa kakabo Ghana mrahye bedwafi